What do you call a Mexican who's lost their car? Mexican person's lost their car. Car loss. It's good, huh? Come on, it's good. It's golden. Beautiful building. Where are we?
We are at the Media Innovation Center in Babelsberg. And this office is the Media Tech Hub Accelerator Babelsberg.
What do you do? I mean, accelerators are different frames. So what is your program? How does it work?
It's a 6-month program, and the focus is on media tech startups, technology-driven, and it's very individual, very customized program. So every startup has its own program.
How do you personalize it for the companies?
We have Eden Scott, the head of Accelerator, and he asks the startups where are the needs, what are the pains at the moment, and then we can search for the right mentors, for the right help or support they need. Exactly.
Do you provide them with investment as well, or?
We provide contacts to investors, and we have the Axel Springer Venture,
Which are a large media company, of course, in Germany. Huge, actually.
Yeah. And the regional Beteiligungsgesellschaft.
Don't know that word.
They're partner of the program, and if it fits, they invest in the startup.
So I joined the program for 6 months. I get access to investors. What else do I get along the journey?
Access to the network here in Potsdam with really great network and mentorship, workshops, for example, pitch training, venture development, marketing, sales, legal, whatever you need.
Okay. How would you define media tech?
That's a good question. Our definition, it's hardware and software, both. It can be cameras, devices, audio software or voice technologies. It can be post-production, mixed reality, virtual reality.
Very broad.
Very broad.
But
So
all, any
content related and related to sound, image, and so on.
Okay, that's a good way to say it. Related to sound, image, and audio. Well, that is sound, I guess. Brilliant. What is Potsdam and Babelsberg doing to create a media tech industry?
The scene is not pretty new here. There has always been a pioneering spirit from the first steps of the film pioneer Guido Seeber through
Which was in the early 1900s, right?
Yeah, for more than 100 years. And since we've opened the Media Tech Hub Lab in 2018 and the Media Tech Hub Accelerator Babelsberg had its first batch in 2019, the startup scene is growing very fast, and that's amazing.
What are you missing? Or is it a utopia already?
First of all, I would say what's not missing, that's a great community. You have great startups, media and technology companies, excellent research institutions, universities. There's, for example, the Hasso-Plattner Institute and the University of Potsdam, but also the Film University, Konrad Wolf Babelsberg. And a lot of companies, more than 120, are in very close physical proximity. But your question was what lacking. That's hard to say. For some, the infrastructure, for example, could be a little bit better. For others, a wider range of industry. So we could cooperate with automotive or logistics or whatever.
I know we spoke to Phil Belt, and they were telling us the application of the tool. They're looking at the automotive industry now, actually, for I won't say which brand name, but the fact that electric cars that are luxury electric cars, they lack the one element of when you start that, a petrol car, the vibration engine starting, so they can actually introduce that into a seat with their device.
Or a seatbelt, for example.
Seatbelt as well. Interesting. Okay, cool. In terms of where the scene is going here, where is it going to go? Where is it going to be in 5 years and longer?
I would say Potsdam is awakening at the moment. The scene is small but very well connected. In the next years, I think the scene will grow very fast and will develop a kind of new self-image.
Exactly, respected as its own entity. Because obviously you're neighbors of Berlin. Berlin does get a lot of the press, does get a lot of the interest, because that's awareness and everything. That's across all industries, right? Obviously you guys have a unique selling point, which is that you're in the media industry. But what is the unique selling point for a startup here? Why should a media tech startup be based here?
I would say Potsdam is different from other startup cities. Potsdam is more in a positive way down to earth, be it the float at the River Havel or, for example, the farmers market in the Dutch oldish neighborhood. The community is very close, very supportive, very open. You know each other, you help each other. That's a really advantage in Potsdam.
Is it international here, or is it very German?
No, it's very international at some points. For example, there's a huge international scientific community in Potsdam.
Last one, what would be life like for an entrepreneur here?
I think one advantage is you can live very easy in Potsdam. You have the water, and you have the nature, and you have the culture, but you can always be in 20 minutes in Berlin.
That was amazing. I think we covered everything we need, to be honest with you, but I just enjoy our conversation, to be honest. I just want to carry on.